Afternoon. I'm coming to you live on this, I don't even know what day it is, Thursday afternoon, to talk about Consumption Gremlins. It's a little impromptu. I was just about to jump on a call, but I realised it was 1:40, not 1:30, that I had scheduled that for. So I have 10 minutes, and I wanted to share something with you that came up in conversation today. It's come up a few times in the last few days, so I think it's worthy of having this conversation with you guys. Consumption gremlins. So I talk a lot about consumption versus creation. Now that is where we spend way too much time researching and seeing what everyone else is doing and consuming everyone else's content rather than doing our own creation. And when we do that, when we're uncertain of exactly what we want to do, we're uncertain of our value, we don't quite have clarity around our niche or our offers or exactly what that thing is that we do and where our value is, we get into this consumption cycle and we start to devour everyone else's articles and posts and webinars and newsletters and training videos and ebooks and whatever else you can get your hands on, and books, trying to get more information shoved into you. More information is going to help. More information. But what happens is that information is not helping you grow. That information is confusing you. And all it does is feeds the gremlins. It feeds those consumption gremlins that are going, see, I told you you're not as good as them. See, I told you you weren't ready. See, I told you someone else was already doing it. See, I told you. And that little gremlin, that little mind shit voice that goes on, loves it when you get into consumption mode. It thrives on it. It does like this little happy dance in consumption, because you are feeding your mind with so much information that you are getting more and more confused. Instead of putting that consumption gremlin on a diet and saying, you know what, you can just go over there and starve for a little while because I'm sick of your hoo-ha that you're giving me. What I'm going to do instead is start to create. And when you get into creation mode and you ditch consumption, I'm not saying consumption is bad all the time, I'm just saying when you are feeling unclear and uncertain and unconfident and you're not taking the action you need to take, it's because you're stuck in consumption, not creation. So what you need to do is flip that around. You need to start your day or throughout your day, work on what's important to you. Work on the ideas that you have, not comparing them to everyone else, not seeing what color everyone else has done their ebook in, not watching 3 other webinars that are queued up in your inbox waiting for you. Get in and do your work first. Get in and get the ideas that you have out of your head. Write down why they're so important to you. Write down how you can help people. Create the thing you want to create. Start working on the project and do that first. Because the more you let go of the consumption and starve that consumption gremlin, the more you're going to allow yourself and your ideas to come to the surface and for you to show up as you. Not you trying to be someone else, not you sitting there scared and quiet and hiding away because you think you're not as good as XYZ out there. People are waiting for you, but they're waiting for the real you to show up, not the watered down version of you that you think, well, if I water myself down, then I'm going to please enough people that hopefully someone will want to work with me. Doesn't work that way. The more you allow your true self to show and the more you allow your ideas to come forward and the more you starve that consumption gremlin, the more you're going to thrive, the more confident you're going to become, the more clarity you're going to get, and the more at ease with your ideas you're going to feel. So it's really important that you starve the consumption gremlins, you flick that off, you stop reading what everyone else is doing. You unsubscribe to people's emails that are filling up your inbox and confusing the conversation, okay? You stop following people in your industry, because if that's when the consumption gremlins will go, yes, see, I told you you're not ready. I told you you're not good enough. I told you. Someone else is already doing something bigger and better than you. You can't get bigger and better if you keep hiding away in the corner. You can't get bigger and better if you keep staying really small and not doing what you want to do. So we all have fears, we all have insecurities, we all have uncertainties. The only way to move through those is to stop feeding your consumption gremlins. Stop letting them have the final say, okay? Let your ideas come to the front. Let your ideas come and be heard, and let you show up as the real version of you. So that is my little rant before I jump on my next call. Oh, I've got 4 minutes to go. So I hope that's helped. I hope this finds you. I hope it resonates with you. If you are feeling stuck, overwhelmed, confused, uncertain, all of those good things, then maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe that is how you can let go of this dread and that feeling that you're never going to figure this shit out. Because if you're worried about what everyone else is doing and you're trying to stuff your head with more knowledge, You're not giving your ideas space to come out, and you're just too busy worried about what everyone else is doing to do your own stuff. So that's what I want to help you through. That is what I get to help people through every single day, and I love it. So stop consuming, start creating, bring your ideas out to play. If you want some help to do that, if you are stuck in your own muck and you can't find a way out, then I'm here to help you. Like, reach out, let me know, say, Tash, please help me. There are lots of different ways I can help you, okay? But I just don't want you to feel like you are alone. I don't want you to feel like you are completely stuck in this situation and it's never going to end. It's temporary, but it's up to you to make the change. It's up to you to reach out and say, look, something needs to shift here. So I hope this message finds you. I'm going off to get ready for my next call. Oh, 3 minutes to go. I'm going to get some more tea. And yeah, you need to stop worrying about what everyone else is doing and start doing what feels good to you. It's always great to get advice, support, guidance, but you have to take action. You can't just stuff your head and heart full of more knowledge, hoping that that's going to make things better. You can buy 100 books and read them all and still be no further ahead, because it's up to you to get out of your way and take the action you need to take. All right, I'm going to wrap up and I will talk to you guys soon. If you're jumping on to watch the replay, please let me know that you are here, because I would love to hear your thoughts on this and how many times you've been feeding your gremlins this week, because we all do it. Let's be honest, we all do it. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. See ya.